I'm a drop in the ocean, just a face in a crowd waiting to be seen. Big dreams set in motion, I wanna go where no one's ever been. I would climb the highest mountain, I would dive the deepest sea, just so I could make you feel what I feel. Aiming for the sky, yeah, I really thought we'd make it. Got my head in the clouds, Should've listened to myself. I'm always trying to second guess these things. Everything I felt, but you just had me tied up in your strings. And maybe it was all in my head, girl, I'm all in my head. But you just made me feel so insecure. All in my head, girl, I'm sick in my head. And I thought you'd be my cure. But you were never what I need. I need. You were never what I need. It was never all that bad. Could've swore that we would last. Lovers in the winter time, sending chills down my spine. And all we do is run in circles. Yeah, we run in circles. And I can't let go. Yeah. I got all these demons, went through hell just to conceal them. Then I got so fucked up on your love. Now I'm over the feeling, now I'm dealing with feeling something more than enough. And maybe it was all in my head, but you just made me feel so insecure. All in my head, sick in my head, and I thought you'd be mine. You were never what I need. I need. But you were never what I need. I need. But you were never what I need. I need. But you were never what I need. I need you. Yeah. Miguelito. Yeah.
Yo, welcome to another Valorant game with UW-Stout, right? Anyways, we are playing in the Wisconsin Esports Conference here. Today, I am here with this beautiful person. You wanna introduce yourself, my beautiful co-caster?
Yeah, of course. I'm Jaffa. Great to be here again. Once again, it's not my first time casting for UW-Scouts, and I'm obviously here with Ernest as well. I'm looking forward to this upcoming game. UW-Stout, though, are actually, speaking of, currently in second overall in this tournament here at Wisconsin Esports Conference. It's they're one of the strongest teams around.
No way. Wait, they're second place?
They really are second place in the overall league so far.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what would you say like their rankings are right now, like player-wise? Like, do you think they're
Player-wise,
like ascendant ranking or like more of an immortal area? What do you think?
I think this sounds like something that you might already have a clue about. Seems like you're really interested to see what kind of rank they are. I think, totally not because I have some kind of image up on my screen right now that tells me this, but I think they're about, Immortal 2, Immortal 3.
Oh, look at our beautiful players right there. That is that Wangle, Toodles, Uphase, D Young, and Breezy. Okay, let's talk about Breezy for a second. Breezy has a 8.85 KD right now, and they have 218 kills and 88 assists, which I think is really good right now, especially for like an ascendant player. You said, or
Yeah, so Breezy is currently ascendant, but they're the coach was saying that they think that rank is a little bit of an understatement of just how good they can be in the match.
okay, yeah, okay, and then let's go next to Uphase. A .9 KD with 231 kills and 189 assists. Oh my gosh, they're just the assist master right now.
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, I've seen her play in some previous games, and she really does live up to such a high assist ratio. She's incredibly good. She's a great player, and I think she will definitely be doing an incredible job coming in right in the right moment in the right location.
And what rank were they again? I'm sorry for asking.
Not a problem. So Euphrates is in fact a Mortal 1, it appears to be, so.
Okay, yeah, that's good. That's good. And then let's go to Toodles for a second. Toodles is a 1.6 KD. That's incredible having above a point like a point OKD, especially for like someone who's probably an immortal player. Yeah, an immortal player. 331 kills and 80 assists. That's also really good right there too for the assist department. Um,
Yeah,
sorry.
obviously. No.
Just
Those incredible amounts of assists is certainly an important thing because it's not always just about getting the kill. You've also got to be setting up your teammates and also playing off anything that your teammates do as well.
yeah, like being an assist, everyone think you have to get assists if you're a support player and stuff, but you don't have to be a support player just to get assists and kills and all these beautiful things, right? You just have to help your team out. Just do things that make you get better at the game and get advanced further in like both esports and competitive competitiveship, something like that.
Something like that. Something like that. Indeed. In fact, actually, I think it's D Young, and this my memory might be failing me here, but I think they were an Omen player in some of the early games I watched, and they were doing an incredible job as Omen, getting some incredible 3Ks, 4Ks in any particular match. So it was really, really beautiful to see just how well this team was able to play.
Okay. And speaking of D Young, let's go to their KD. They have a 1.2 KD right now with 360 kills and 90 assists. 360 kills. I kind of want to just do a spin in my chair right now thinking of that number.
And it seems like my memory was indeed wrong as well, actually, jumping all the way back to D Young, who's actually a duelist. My mistake there.
They're a duelist.
Yeah, they are a duelist. So they're going to be playing some Jet, some Neon, some Rays. In fact, quickly jumping back a little bit, these two teams are now starting with the map and pick bans. So looks like we might be going to 2 bucks.
Alrighty, let's go. Let's talk about Wangle for a second. Wangle, we
Oh,
didn't
sorry,
even talk
yes.
about them. I feel so bad for
No,
that,
no,
but
no. How can we forget an extra member of the team?
yeah, no, they have a 1.1 KD right now and 294 kills, and it looks like they're going to be hitting their 300 kills this game, yeah. And 150 assists. What? They're insane.
Well, it's going to be really important to get any kind of positive KD. I know it's kind of obvious, but when you're in a 5v5 shooter game like this, you got to have a positive KD to be winning games.
Yeah, you have to have a positive KD. You have to have both assists. You have to have a support, like utility usage. What would you say is like the most important thing about these type of games so far?
Oh, I think the most important thing, and this is going to be universal, it's such a common thing to say as well, is teamwork. Teamwork is always going to come out tops. Whoops. It's going to always come out on top no matter what kind of, individualistic players you have to a degree. Right, obviously, if a player comes out and is hard carrying and getting 5Ks each round, then you're going to be having a little bit of a different story there. But teamwork is so crucial for all of these games. Knowing where your smoke is, where your team's trips wise is, knowing the protocols that you're going to be doing, all of these like little details are really crucial to bringing out a victory, because it doesn't matter if you've got 10 Valorants, if you're not playing together as a team, you're basically just playing ranked and you're not going to be winning games like that.
Okay, yeah, no, I can completely agree with teamwork. But to me, honestly, the most important thing about a Valorant game is the pistol round. Let's be honest. Come on, you know
It's
it
true.
is.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. Pistol round is very important. It's going to be setting up, your next couple of rounds with a good pistol round.
Yeah, you get your econ that round. You get to know how you basically get to know their playstyle in that first few rounds. Like I think those are the most important things because once you learn that playstyle and how they play, or like the other team's playing against you, you can just like piece it together like a puzzle, and then just like learn how to get better through that way. That's like
Yeah.
one thing I believe. Sorry.
Yeah. No. Absolutely. Stats and pistol rounds and the economy is all really important, and it's just kind of one little picture of the whole thing. You've got to use all of the tools available, and one tool that teams sometimes neglect to think about is the team break time. You have a little bit of a break, and it's really helpful to take use of that to spend some time thinking, strategizing, and understanding exactly what they're doing, so that you can turn that around, and so you can turn what might be a three round deficit into a lead or even equalizing.
Just what you were going off with, like the breaks and stuff. This
Hmm.
game is a mental game. Like, if you don't
Absolutely,
have a
yeah.
good mentality for this game, you will be like, you'll just crash down. You'll go from, like, let's say immortal one all the way to gold one. Like, that's what I want to say. If you have a bad mentality while playing, you will go down to that. Like, your skill level will go down. Like, even strategizing like will just go down if you're just ticked off or tilted or something like that.
Yeah, absolutely. If your brain just turns off because you're tilted, frustrated, whatever that reason might be, if you're not focused on the game, then you really do genuinely start playing like a gold player, like a silver player, because that's kind of what's going through their minds at those lower ranks. They're not really got their brain switched on. They're not thinking strategically. They're not really got the highest of awareness. I mean, this is coming from someone who's been hard stuck silver for, however many years that Overwatch has been out. So, I'm not exactly a strong player, but I'm familiar with the ways of the bronze, the lower ranks. I'm very familiar with those.
Yeah, I was about to say, you're just calling me out right now, being a gold player and everything. Guys, I don't think I should be, in a diamond lobby. But anyways, yeah, no, yeah, you're completely right about that. Just being in silver and lower lobbies, you realize how like trapped you are in those lobbies sometimes. Like, it makes me just like, even talking about it makes me just frustrated being in silver and gold. No offense to them, no offense to any of these players that are around there, but just it's just so hard to get out of. There's Smurfs in there. There's like actual good players in there who should be higher rank but just aren't for some reason.
Yeah, it really can be just a universal mess, and you've also just got to pay attention and stay focused through all those matches. Just like these players are going to have to be as well in the upcoming match. You've got to stay focused. You've got to be thinking about all these things, and a lot of these things, it's kind of like I feel like it's a bit like learning sheet music and trying to memorize a huge piece. But these games go on for hours, and you really got to keep up that focus, and you can't be lapsing in judgment at any point, because you got to keep on that ball. You got to keep making decisions and awareness about all the different elements that go into the game: your positioning, your aim, your crosshair placement, what utility you have, economy, what they're doing, all of these things. So many things to go on and on about.
I mean, yeah, and also it looks like the maps are ready right now, so I feel like we should transition into that. Like, let's see what these maps are. Okay. Well, it looks like they already banned Haven and Scent. Okay. Yeah, no, Split and Pearl looks like are being chosen by UW-Stout chose Split, and Whitewater chose Pearl. Looks like they all banned Abyss and Ascent, but it looks like Stout also chose Bind for the, is that maybe the deciding match?
Yeah, it seems like in this best of three match, Bind has been chosen as the decider map here by UW-Stout. Split has been in the game though for a long time, and it's the first map that we will be heading to. What kind of heroes do you expect to be played from this map?
Well, I don't know much about Split as much, but I do think Phoenix is a really good pick on Split. Phoenix easily walls in and entries. He could flash. He does everything, and also the buff that they just recently gave Phoenix makes him one of the most broken characters right now. With having the ability to actually get his flashes back, I mean that's or is that not added yet? Wait, I'm sorry.
Oh no, are you sure you're not thinking of that other character who also has flashes that are retrievable and can reuse them? What's he
Maybe
called? Gecko.
yeah, I was about to say maybe Gecko too. Yeah, because I know Gecko also has that ability. I think Gecko would be a really good pick for this map as well.
Infinite flashes. What could go wrong?
But I'm also hoping to see more lineups like Brim maybe, or even Viper, or someone who can even take off the entire site like Harbor. Like, I could see those three being chosen on Split or Pearl.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I'm interested in what kind of Sentinels they're going to be putting out as well, because Sentinels are the kind of character class that I tend to pick as a player. Actually, what kind of characters do you tend to pick?
I am a duelist main. I play Neon 24/7, and I am that much energy. I have that much energy 24/7. Neon is the best to me. Sorry, everyone. Yeah, Neon's the best. Ooh, look at that beautiful camera angle on Split. I
Yeah,
would love
absolutely
to.
beautiful. It's such a beautiful map as well.
That too. I was gonna say I'd love to thank our production people for taking these shots and, just doing this for us. Like seeing all these nice camera angles, seeing that beautiful shop on the is it the spawn of the defender side. Yeah, and that's Elbow. Yes. Anyways, so who do you play? You said you play Sentinel.
Yeah, I tend to play Sentinel. I definitely like playing Sentinel a lot. You know, you got your Cypher with some generally quite a strong character, quite a good pick on quite a few maps. You've got the tripwires, you've got your cameras, you've got your the utility that can be used in some really nasty ways by setting up some one ways, some incredible crazy stuff that could be really nasty to deal with, even as you get into like the higher ranks. But you've got to always stay alive, and that can sometimes be a little bit of a challenge, trying to keep the space alive for your team.
Oh, and it looks like UW-Stout are choosing their operators. Is that D Young going for a Raze pick? Wangle going for Sky. Uphase going for Smokes, which is Astra. Okay, and another Smokes, which is Breezy. With a Viper pick, I was right. I knew they were gonna choose Viper, and it looks like Toodles chooses KJ, which also is another amazing pick right there. So, what do you think about these like choices that they're making? What do you think is going through their mind?
Yeah, so I think it's not a particularly unusual kind of choice to pick here. You've got Toodles here with the Killjoy, which is going to be quite useful with a lot of the powerful ultimates that they have, as well as Breezy as well with the Viper pick. You can easily be winning a couple of rounds alone off of those two ultimates.
And it looks.
Young going.
Sorry, I was gonna say it looks like Whitewater is gonna be choosing their people in a minute. What do you think about that Neon pick on this map?
I mean, you said you were a big Neon fan, so
I'm too biased, so I need someone else's opinion.
I see. So you're that one insta-log Neon that I always run into on ranked games. Is that what you're admitting to?
No. No.
No, that sounded a little bit like a guilty no.
No. No. No way. Anyways, ignoring that, Atlas looks like he's playing Breach. Is that Dan is choosing Sentinel? Yeah, Chamber. Yeah, Chamber just got a buff recently. What do you think is gonna go through his? What do you think he's gonna be doing here? Because he can just teleport everywhere now.
Yeah, I mean, Chamber has been, when they first came out, was one of the most powerful characters that they had around. It was basically just an instantly pick because, especially with a very competent and strong Chamber player, you could be locking down an entire site all by yourself, and so that frees up all your team members to go, something else. So all of a sudden you end up with like a 1-4 default, which just sounds insane and is somehow a reasonable strategy to go for.
All right, and the other players, it looks like they chose Eflian? Elfin? Sorry, bad English. They chose Clove, and it looks like the other person chose a Sky. Orin. There we go. My English is not my first language. Anyways, it looks like they're already starting to push up mid, which is very nice. Trying to get some info, but they are not able to get any. It looks like Elfin is just sitting there waiting for someone to push through. Oh, and they do spot that info right there, and it looks like Raze does get a kill, but it looks like they got a trade right after. That is amazing. And it looks like they get another pick, and Breezy also gets a pick off of Chamber. Toodles is just trying to get that info, or maybe another pick off, but that flash didn't catch him. Oh my. Toodles is cornered right now by themselves, surrounded by 3 people, and is taken out by that Sky. Oh my gosh. The 2v3 situation. Wangle is just sitting there in mid waiting out, and they just got flashed. Oh, but they got taken out by that Clove. That Clove was just sitting there waiting. That was nice positioning right there. It looks like Breezy is right behind. Maybe. Nice headshot right there from Breezy. They might be able to get this pick off, but they don't know where both of them are at. They just know that they're there.
30 seconds left.
And it looks like they're going to be... Ooh, it looks like they're trying to get the kills, but they are not able to get it. That was a really close round right there.
Yeah, really close round indeed, but unfortunately though, Whitewater are able to pick up the first round here win on the pistol round. In fact, we were just talking at the very start of this game before it even started, just how important a pistol round can be, and you've already seen that right here as Whitewater pick up some powerful weapons here. They picked up the Marshall, they picked up what's that? A Vandal as well on the second round.
That chamber actually picked up a what is it? The Outlaw. Yes, the Outlaw plays. That thing one-shots you, especially with a light shield. It's crazy how overpowered that gun is, especially early game. When he had his crosshair right on him, and he just predicted that flash, and he got him right there. That was a nice play by that chamber. He instantly teleported out of there and got that nice pick, making a 4v5 situation. Oh, it looks like Dion got flashed right there. And they're trying to slowly back off with that 8 HP and a dream. Luckily they have a Sky though to heal them up. Raise them up, heal them up, you know. And it looks like Toodles is already on site. They just snuck on. The positioning is crazy. How were they able to sneak up? They just let them through. My gosh. It looks like Brian is about to get shot from the Breezy, and it looks like not Breezy, Toodles was able to get a kill, and D-Young was also able to get a kill. Oh, they got another kill. Okay. They got a nice headshot. It is a 2v2 situation, and they were able to plant. They're looking around, trying to find these people, but they don't really know much information besides the fact that Breach is right behind. And it looks like they got shot right through the flash. It looks like is it Yoker is trying to push up the site, but they were not able to get the kill, and it looks like D Young might be picking up a Vandal this round. Maybe getting a new gun just for everyone, actually bringing in a gun.
Yeah, I mean, just being able to salvage a couple of the weapons off of Whitewater there from that second round is always going to be crucial. It's going to, be a great advantage to them. It means that there's two weapons that they don't need to buy this round at all. Looking incredibly strong on the economy-wise. Whitewater, though, having to, make some cautious purchases here. They do still force out a couple of sheriffs, some light shields, and a stinger as well. If I'm correct about that.
It looks like they're all trying to push him up. Oh, and he does see him. Okay. His damage just saw only one of them though, so they don't know how many are actually there, and it looks like he teleports away. So Breezy's not able to get the kill right now. He's right next to his head. Oh, it looks like Toodles got a kill right there. It looks like D-Young also got a kill.
Yeah, they're slowly picking apart the Whitewater here. Ooh, Breezy though able to get yet another kill on Ares, but Yoga though is able to trade out on the kill though with the Viper. It is now 1v4 situation though. The spike is being planted here by UW-Stout. Whitewater not left with many options. Seems like they're going to go and try to maybe find a couple of kills.
Oh, they just dodged the flash barely, but they do know that someone is there. They are able to get the kill. UW-Stout, that round, that was really nice. That was a Sky 1v1 right there.
Yeah, Sky 1v1 there. Wangle, unfortunately, trying to do some B-hops, but unfortunately not being quite so successful. A little bit painful and sad to see. I mean, Kieran there had very little options available to them. They are able to now full buy or force a buy in with Vandals, with some shields, putting them down onto low health. But UW-Stout, they're looking pretty with lots of credits and plenty of Vandals and strong weapons in their arsenal as they set up for a slightly different change of the plan of what they would do normally. UW-Stout playing aggressively. Sorry, Whitewater playing aggressively.
Yeah, it looks like all four of them are trying to push out there to get some information, but they are not able to get that pick off. They are able to get that trade though, which is very good for them. And it looks like they all have to fall back, but they did leave B open to one singular person, which I think is a really scary thing to do. And it looks like he's already on 61 health too, so this might not be the best idea for what they just did. Oh, but he does get that nice head tap right there. And he gets another nice head tap. Oh my gosh. The Young and Toodles are taken out of that match round.
Teleport's ready.
Oh my. I was just saying that was bad, but look at he's just turning around right
Enemy
there.
remaining.
And he just gets another
Spike
one. He just
down,
keeps
B.
they just line up for him. Oh my gosh.
3K already. In fact, unfortunately, while all of this was going on, we missed a little bit of a incredible moment from this Viper Breezy, who got some excellent timing coming around to find a backstab on one of the Whitewater players. But it means nothing though if the rest of your team just gets absolutely wiped the floor by this chamber.
Please stay
Incredible
alive.
work.
I hate making new friends.
That was incredible, and I also like the fact that they were all just right next to each other, not playing by themselves or anything like that. All three of them were right on that pillar, ready for that Viper to come out. They were not letting them win that round at all.
Oh, yeah, absolutely not. They were not going to give that Viper even a slither of hope there to try and win that round. But there are plenty of economy in the bank. There's plenty of monies in the bank to fall by once again. They are sitting pretty so far, and they look like they're going to be stacking all A. Whitewater not going for that aggressive push that they saw on an earlier round. These angles slowly.
No, it looks like he used the off? Is that his ult right there? Yes, it is. Chamber uses ult. It looks like they're all really close to their ults right now, so this might be an ult showdown soon. He does get a nice pick off there, and they just planted, which is very good for the UW-Stout, yes. What they flashed right there. They have to fall back off of that. They're waiting for... Oh, Neon does get a nice pick for Breezy right there. And it looks like Dan gets a nice snipe off the Astra right there. And he gets another nice snipe onto that Sky, but Toodles is the last one, and they don't even know where he's at. Oh, he gets a nice pick right there. He gets another one. But Dan comes around with that operator and takes them out.
Yeah, getting that 4K already in this round. You know, UW-Whitewater here were, you know, are the underdogs, and they're putting up quite the fight so far, putting it to 2-2. But there's still plenty of time to go, though. But they're certainly doing a lot better than the scoreline would suggest, having only won, I believe, 2 rounds in total so far in this tournament.
Honestly, though, I do think this next round might be going to UW-Stout, because look at their ults. They have 4, almost 5 ults this round, and if this Toodles person can get this, ult, they're going to be taking over just a site. They're just going to be taking all of it over.
Here.
Yeah, absolutely, but they don't really want to be using too many ultimates or be forced to use too many ultimates. That would be a bit of a misplay. It was going to be great for Whitewater, though, if they were able to force out plenty of ultimates from the side of UW-Stout.
I'm out of here.
Dion got a nice kill right there, but it does look like Neon was taken out, sadly.
Yeah, it is putting them in a stronger position, though, than they were in earlier rounds. UW-Stout now in a 5v3 situation.
Slowly pushing up there. Breezy's just trying to get a pick. Atlas thinks they know someone is there, but they might not be looking. If they are going to the zip line for a second, but that means Breezy was able to push up a little bit and get that nice kill. Oh my gosh, Breezy's positioning and timing was amazing.
Yeah, you gotta look out for those little corners there, and unfortunately they did not look in the right place at the right time, getting caught out there with that short little angle close quarter combat between the two players.
And it looks like Dan does know that Breezy's right there, but he didn't check it. Oh, he did ping it though for some reason. Nice playing by Breezy right there. That timing was great. He just did everything right.
Yeah, he really did do everything right there. Incredibly flawless, great timing as well from Breezy. And I think that was also something that I brought up in a previous round as well, where Breezy had some incredible timing to know when to come out. And we didn't really see it because of the incredible work that Dan was doing there, getting, and his KD ratio really shows that as well. Breezy seems to be a very good specialist at timing, and timing is always one of the important skill within Valorant.
I've got your trail.
And he just missed the off shot right there, but he's able to get another one off of Young. Their raise is now very scary for them. But they were able to push on the site and are planting right now. But Breezy, oh my gosh, Breezy's just taking everyone out right now.
Beautiful work.
Beautiful, like, playing right
You
now.
should
He's
run.
timing is amazing. Everything's amazing, and they are pulling out that KJ ult. And it looks like Breezy gets another kill on that Neon. Oh, but that Clove just comes out of nowhere. Okay, it looks like the ult did go off. They're slowly trying to push up, maybe get a pick or two. He's trying to get past that KJ robot right now, but doesn't look like it.
Oh no, Z. Yufei is. Oh my goodness. I had my my heart in my mouth at that point. She did well though. She did manage to pick up the kill though.
I'm coming back.
I thought they were gonna peek there out of for a moment, not knowing that there was an enemy right around the corner.
Yeah, no, my heart was beating so fast right there. I was like, are they gonna get this kill? Or are they not gonna get this kill? It's just, you know what? I'm just happy they were able to push up through and not be scared. Because, people shouldn't be scared. A lot of people should be just pushing up, doing their own thing, being calm, keeping calm, just like how they were right there.
Yeah, absolutely. They need to really be aware of where people can push up as well, not just in kind of assume where space might be or might not be. You never know when someone might just turn around the corner and all of a sudden, kaboom, they're right there. But speaking of which, oh, Kurin is able to take down D Young there, who tried to be the entry fragger going in using their utility. Slowed down right as that happened. Evaluating their options now, going for a rotate through sewers.
No peeking.
Ooh, Breezy just sitting there waiting for him to start smoking off, and it worked out perfectly. And Breezy even knows that there's someone right there, or they're just trying to block him off. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just trying to think. They're just like they just know where everyone's at this point. Like, it's crazy.
I'm out of here.
Ooh.
Spike down B.
Well, and that's the spike too.
Yeah. Eagles, though, able to kill probably one of the biggest thorns in the side of UW-Stout so far, able to
Spike
turn around
planted.
several rounds.
Look like they're all trying to push from a different angle. Breezy's just sitting there, and they think they know someone is up top right now, but they don't know that they're there. Breezy with a nice flank headshot right there on Atlas. Looks like Neon is trying to come up.
Yeah, I mean, what is the beautiful timing from Breezy? Just really being able to insert them right into the positions that they need to be to pick up those kills.
One enemy remaining.
Nice, nice 3K by Doodles right there. They were able to pick it up from Breezy after they died, and were able to get those nice kills.
Yeah, UW-Stout here, looking strong as ever. I wonder how their economy is looking. Speaking of which, right on time, Breezy. In fact, UW-Stout are doing incredibly strong with their economy. Still got an extra round or so for full buy with 4,000 credits to spare. Meanwhile, though, Whitewater are on the ropes, going for a bit of a forced buy here with some Vandals and light armor. Not looking quite so pretty. Dan here with the 12 kills so far. Quite a standout player for Whitewater. Goes down already. This could be a sealed fate for Whitewater in this round.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, what do you think is better,
Spike down mid.
Phantom or Vandal?
Ooh, I'm personally a Vandal user, so I would obviously think a Vandal's better. Otherwise, why would I use a Vandal? So.
All right, respect. It does look like what was it? Clove got a kill on Toodles, was it? Yes, it was. 'Cause
Yeah, Toodles did unfortunately go down.
But it does look like that their Clove right now is at 10 HP. 10 HP in a dream, you know it. Yeah, he's gonna have to play it safe now.
Yeah, indeed. It looks like UW-Stout here are stacking up on A site, getting ready to go for an entry. Astral gets used here, as so does Grace's ultimates. Right one on Atlas. Oh, Atlas is not looking in the right location there.
Spike planted.
Phase defung. Able to find some kills there. Now in a 2v3 situation between these two teams. Trying to clear angles, trying to find
Last
sights.
player standing.
Peek aggressively though, not able to find some kills. Oh!
That was-
She's able to clean the job, finish it off. Yeah, final kill there.
That was crazy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, they were able to get those picks off, and that was great. And it looks like Breezy is setting up maybe for a fake A push. Now that sounds kind of crazy, you know. Just thinking about this. They are is that pistols I'm seeing right now? They do not have enough econ to buy full. That is crazy. Whitewater. They look like they're in a bad position right now.
Yeah, well, committing to the couple of rifles though that they did do is a pretty common strategy by kind of sticking around those rifles. You know, if they die, someone else is able to pick them up. Someone able to assist the rifle user to try and get some kills. And a bit of a positional advantage. But Stout though, I seem to be aware of this economical advantage that they have, and they're pushing hard
Spike down,
into
B.
B side now. Dan though is still alive and is causing problems yet again. Mayhem 3k already this round, picks up a kill on Breezy. That's done eventually by D Young.
There.
Looks like they do know where that neon is, and he is 18 health right now, which is very, very scary. Oh, and he does get flashed, and he is taken out by that Sky. Oh, and that Sky comes around to get another kill, which is their third kill of that round. That was
Yeah,
really
great to get so many kills. It's always satisfying when you're able to get, see the little number pop up in the bottom there saying that you got, 3k, 4k that round.
Oh, I love that number, especially when it hits that 5k, which I am hoping to see this game.
Yeah.
I'm very much hoping for it. I'm looking for it right now. I'm looking for one of these players to get an ace or a pentakill, if you'd like to call it, you League of Legends players.
Well, I've seen crazier things, so it's entirely possible to happen.
It is. I cannot wait to see it though. It looks like that Viper smokes it off. They know that that Chamber likes to play there and is trying to get more, area, secure some land.
Beautiful.
But he does get taken out by that.
Yeah. Breezy actually the top fragger for UW-Stout so far with, I believe, 15 kills, or maybe it was 12 kills. Ooh, I might not be, maybe I'm misremembering between the two top fraggers of these two teams. Ethan though trying to shoot a little tiptoes, is able to get away, maybe manages to use a barrier, just a little smoke barrier though. U-Face though, she's able to get a kill though on the neon of Whitewater, trying to equalize the lineup so far. 4v4.
Yeah, it looks like she's doing really good with both kills and assists right now. I know I said they were a support player, but it looks like they're doing everything they can to, do both. That's exactly what I like looking for in a support player.
30
Ooh, a
seconds
nice
left.
double kill with that op right there with Chamber, who was sitting there.
Last
Looks
player
like they are
standing.
taken up by
Ready.
Astra. Very sad. But it looks like, oh my gosh, what is happening right now? They just put the robot there, and it looks like they
Planted.
just got the information. KJ does fall back a little bit, just to maybe get a kill. Just to get them maybe. And it looks like they are trying to push up and get more information. And it looks like Astra does know that they are there. Moran just has to defuse. That's all they need to do to win this round. Ooh. But U-Phase does take that round, especially against
Last
that Sky.
round
They got a
in the
nice
half.
headshot right there, flicking and turning around.
Yeah, the tables were against them, unfortunately, that round. 2v1 situation with the defuse. All UW-Stout had to do was play for the spike there, and they were in an excellent position, and all they had to do was just capitalize on it. Unfortunately, well, they capitalized it, and they are able to take the victory there in that round. Although soon it'll be the end of the first side.
Yeah, this is last round, right?
You
And it
should
looks like
Yes, indeed.
Chamber buys an op. Okay, I love it. I love seeing this player play this op because they are doing so good with it right now.
Yeah, well, it is last
Placing
round, so
swamp grenade.
Killjoy Ultimate comes out onto B. In theory, it should be a confirm that obviously going to be B, but no, it's a fake. UW-Stout come out here aggressively onto E side, A side.
Yeah, but it looks like
goodness.
Atlas was able to take it back. Looks like they were
Spike's
able to
here.
get those 2 or 3 kills right there and basically push them off the site. And it looks like that Neon ult was amazing, but was not able to get the kill with it. Was able to bait though, and it looks like Viper is the last one against them, and they do know that there's someone might be coming up top. Maybe trying to get a pick right now before they plant this spike and make it like, you know, an eagle round. They are.
Don't know. Oh no!
Oh my gosh, the timing on that.
Switching
We were
sides.
just talking about good timing earlier.
I was, and the timing was so unfortunate. They were baiting out the plant there, expecting them to peek out, but they weren't ready to peek. They were miles away. They were still walking up to the corner. When they do eventually go for the plant, though, unfortunately, that's right when they chose to peek. They pick up the kill, and Breezy, unfortunately, despite those ultimates there being invested, that little fake there onto B site, which did actually manage to catch them off guard. It wasn't enough for them, and well, Stout unfortunately lose that last round here as we go into the pistol round for the second half of this first map in this best of 3 series.
Looks like they're already being a little bit aggressive against this one here. And are they able to take it out? No, it looks like that Chamber was able to get that kill and is walking away. Oh, and Neon gets a nice kill on Breezy. Was not ready for him being there. He was slowly falling back a little bit. Yeah, I think they know that they're going to is that B? Yes. Like Atlas is
Spike
planting right
planted.
now, which is really good for them. And D-Young did get a kill on Dan right there, which is making it equal. They're all up top right now. They're all going to be coming from the heavens. They don't get any information off of that flash, but it looks like Orna got a kill right there, but they do get killed by Angle. And it looks like that
One enemy
Young is just
remaining.
the last person on site. Oh, Atlas is not there. Atlas is not there to play with his teammate, and it looks like Atlas is trying to push
One
out.
enemy remaining.
And he does get the kill, but it does look like
Why did I
Wangle
sign up?
does take the round. UW-Stout gets that round, which was really nice.
It felt like a bit of a blunder there, unfortunately, from UW-Whitewater there, with Atlas not really playing with their team, kind of trying to play it, you know, a little bit differently, play around this spike, but unfortunately, you know, one of their teammates who was caught off guard in a different location meant that UW-Stout just kind of came in and picked them off.
This looks like a really good game for Dan right now. 20-9. That is insane. Hitting a 20k against Immortals too.
Yeah, well, we weren't actually given a little bit of a heads up that one of the players on UW-Whitewater are particularly strong. In fact, I believe it was mentioned that they have in fact reached Radiance.
Radiant. That is crazy. That is they're top of the leaderboard or something.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the top of the leaderboard. But unfortunately, though, just because you have one player who's
Last
Radiant,
player
doesn't
standing.
mean you're going to be securing victory.
Didn't know that. Flawless. I took my headphones off for a second, and it looks like they already took the round.
Yeah, incredibly quick round there from UW-Stout. Just as I was saying, it, you know, you can have a Radiant player in your team, but it doesn't secure success, especially when you're playing against Immortals, which are, you know, only a little bit, you know, they're only the rank below.
Yeah, no, that is insane to me, honestly. Like, I literally blinked and the round was over. Like, that's how insane it is.
It is indeed. Whitewater here going for a 5-man setup here on B. Going for a split mid-push. Looks like 3 members, but the judge of D-Young comes out, not quite able to find 2, unfortunately.
Poison's off.
Finds the decay, is taking damage from the decay. As Stout here trying to reconvene a little bit reformat their structure overall to see and respond to what Whitewater are doing. But they come up ropes here towards A site. There's one member nearby, but the aimbot is triggered. They know where they are roughly. Should be expecting a moment anytime soon, but Hugo here is expecting them to be holding that little angle there. Not quite what we saw in an earlier moment.
Yeah, it looks like they were able to push up that site. It's just it's a 2v4 right now. What did I miss?
Well, you missed quite a few things. You missed some interesting plays, and UW-Stout Whitewater coming up through the middle, going through a mid push, getting a couple of kills. Young, unfortunately, with the judge not able to find a couple of kills. Hitting the weaker of the two sites after they reconvene. But Breezy here coming in, trying to clutch up the round here, and now a 1v2 situation as Atlas finds a kill.
One enemy remaining.
A nice headshot from him.
U-Face, not able to clutch it up, unfortunately.
They were right there. They were so close to getting that round.
So close to turning that around there in a 2v4 situation.
You know what they always say? You got to count your bullets. I mean, I learned that the best from the best. You know, Deadpool always taught me to count your bullets, and it looks like they did not do that, sadly.
Yeah, well, I guess they didn't do this time, but you gotta be careful about reloading, especially in such a tense situation like that. If you're reloading, well, it's only a matter of time before they know and they come and peek you. Catch you with your pants down, as the saying goes.
That's a saying?
It is a saying, yeah.
Who says that?
Got concealment.
It's a saying that gets said. I mean, it's not a common saying. I mean, I don't hear people say it's raining cats and dogs all that often either. But
yeah, you know what? You're right.
Referred to as a saying.
Right. You're right about that. It looks like Breezy, we're back to back with Atlas right there. They're basically holding hands.
Choosing the wrong time to turn around, and they don't find each other. It's kind of like crossing paths in the dark. They don't quite realize it. Yuga here with the neon ultimate, able to find Toodles, picks up one. They're now planting a spike on A site here in what's a 5v4 situation.
You know, it looks like Breezy's just trying to get right through the smoke, maybe trying to find a pick really in. They are there though, ready for them. They are able to switch off that one person, which is really nice. To get rid of that chamber trip, you see teleported back, you know.
One enemy remaining.
Looks like everyone is getting taken out. Even Breezy was taken out by a stinger. I love the stinger plays right there.
Yeah, Whitewater really showing that they're not, you know, even though they're the underdogs, they're the team that has got the lower average rank overall. Teamwork does obviously matter all that much, because I don't think you'd be ever expecting, you know, a team of what was their rank again? You know, Diamonds, I believe, to be able to keep up this well against a team of Immortals.
Yeah, no, I mean, honestly, for Diamond players, they're doing amazing. They're able to...
Remember, this is average Diamond, and that's including the player that has reached Radiance.
Yes, that's true. Is able to nice...
Spike down A.
And they are going to be taken out by the Atlas.
They unfortunately get caught with their pants down.
Player standing.
Getting a couple of headshots as well. Wangle cleaning up the final finishing blow there on Elfin.
I'm loving these like stinger plays. I would like, even in these like high-ranking lobbies, I'm so surprised people use it. But at the same time, doesn't it like have the fastest fire rate right now? Like,
yeah, stinger is definitely a very nice option for, you know, an eco round or a force round where you're not trying to, you know, go entirely, where you're not able to afford a Vandal, able to be a little bit more playful with it. Both of these teams, though, are able to buy pretty well. UW-Whitewater, though, not buying entirely full buying, which is interesting.
I've got your trail.
Neon slowly trying to push up, but oh, that beautiful raise ult just hits him right in the body right there, taking him out.
Yeah, there's really not much you can do about that.
They're starting to fall back off. It's like Oh, that timing was so close. It looks like that breezy person has a really good, what is that, zip line shooting right there.
Yeah, zipline shooting tech. I didn't know this was a thing. But Dan, though, is alive, and they have used their ultimate, and they are a force to be
Spike down,
reckoned
B.
with. They have seen just before, in
Last
earlier
player
rounds, this
standing.
just how deadly they could be. But unfortunately, Toodles and Breezy pinning up like nothing could possibly have been a threat.
Match point.
Yeah, no, it looks like that they were able to get that round in it. It looks like, is that match point already?
It is indeed match point. It is match point, my friends. UW-Stout here coming in clean with the 6-12 map score so far, but it's still not over yet. You know, anyone could fumble the bag with 1 round to go, end up in extra time. Overtime, sorry.
I'm just hoping they keep that calm mentality right now because they're playing really good. They're not being too aggressive. They're not being, they're not like panicking or anything. They're just playing to win. And I love seeing that. Like I said, that literal comfortness right there. Breezy was able to get a pick and it's just falling back, not even panicking. Oh, they got taken out immediately. That was like a gopher. You know that little like hammer game that you play, trying to hit the gopher? That's what they were doing right there. With a nice double kill by Atlas right there. Looks like KJ and Raze are the last two. But it looks like KJ gets a nice kill on Atlas, which was the spike. They were able to get that plant off, which is really nice. John just sitting there right next to the line. He's able to get a nice kill on KJ. They're maybe trying to move up or get a kill on that Raze, but Raze was able to get that pick off and win the round. And that is the first game? Yeah.
It is unfortunately the game for this first map. It is a best of 3 series though. UW-Stout coming out on top though. WEC tried their absolute best. That unfortunately Raze there coming out on top, getting that kill in that 1v1 situation. I mean, just look at this scoreline of these stats here. Dan there with 23 kills, absolutely incredible.
No, Dan was doing amazing right there. I honestly did not expect that from a diamond average league, but I'm pretty sure, like you said, he was the Radiant, which, I mean, it's kind of understandable getting, 23 kills against Immortals. I mean, even me, like, it's insane. What would you like to see more from the other team? I feel like our team, Stout, is doing really good both playing team wise and timing. They're just amazing. Like they're playing perfectly right now.
Yeah, that's an interesting question. It's almost a little bit difficult to answer as well because there's a few things that you could say that they could do. You know, there's some details, like there's some coaching and there's some mistakes that they're making about, angles that they need to push and things like that. But all of those things are things that you take time to work on and take time to improve, and it's not something that you're going to be able to use right now to turn the match around. So I think the most obvious answer realistically is they're going to have to use that timeout that I mentioned ages ago at the very start of this stream to really think about, what kind of strategies they're going to have to pull out and use to bring out the victory, to try and change things around, to kind of understand what's going on, especially, with that Radiant player on their team. They're going to have a wealth of knowledge that I'm sure they're going to be able to use to lead that team to victory, and at least do a significant dent. And I think they've been doing that to at least some degree, being able to eke out a 6-12 rounds there. Unfortunately, they're not taking the win.
But it does look like the next round that's going to be happening. All right. Sorry, I'm getting told by the producers now that we are going to break, and we will be back in 3 whole minutes.
When I feel hungry for another one, anyone, I don't look back. I will hold you while I'm 1 foot out the door. And it's all because I don't need you anymore. is calling for you. The world is calling for you. The world. I don't want you to leave, but what you need is something different. I don't like how this ends, but I'll pretend my tears are hidden. Who am I to tell you no, to beg you, baby, please don't go. You will keep chasing highs, and I'll be fine from a distance. Ooh, can't you hear the world is calling for you? Can't you hear the world is calling for you? Can't you hear the world is calling? The world is calling. The world is calling for you. Can't you hear the world is calling? The world is calling. The world is calling for you.
Hello and welcome back to the second map now in this series between these two teams, UW-Whitewater Purple, the underdogs of this game so far. They are not doing quite so well, only achieving a 6-2 map overall. However, they've been doing incredibly well, able to take some rounds against Stouts here, who have been, currently second in the tournament overall. And that's in a large part to one of their standout players. Let me get this correctly. Dan has been an absolutely incredible standout player from UW-Whitewater. In fact, we believe that this is the player who has reached Radiance at least once. So they are not a player to be sniffed at. A strong and competent player indeed. The next map here is going to be Pearl.
Oh yes,
An interesting little map.
I would like to say that currently on the Wisconsin Esports Conference, UW-Stout is 7-1 right now.
Yeah, 7-1. They've only lost one map so far, which is to first place, which I believe is Milwaukee, and they have won all of their maps so far. Whole 8 rounds, only dropping 4 maps in total. Incredible stuff.
It looks like they both only dropped 4 maps, which is really good, I think, for both teams. And it looks like
absolutely.
Whitewater Purple is 2-6 right now.
Yeah, but unfortunately, Stout, though, they cannot be getting complacent, even though they're against one of the teams that, is at the bottom of the league. And some people may call this, an absolute stomp. You can't be getting complacent. You've got to still keep your mind in the game. Otherwise, you'll be quickly making mistakes, blunders, and before you know it, Whitewater will be on the heels of Stout and possibly even threatening to take a map victory.
Another thing I would like to say is that currently UW-Stout has the most kills in the conference right now. They have
wow.
They have 1,434 kills as a team right now, and they might be getting up to 500 these next 3 games, which I think is really good.
Yes, that's certainly believable to be able to achieve such numbers. We're seeing a Cypher this time around as a hero pick. As we look at the hero picks between these two teams for Pearl, Cypher is definitely one of my favorite heroes. I think I mentioned this earlier from UW-Stout. They're all very quick to pick their characters, their team members here. But Whitewater taking a bit of time. Dan here instantly locking in that chamber, doing incredibly well in earlier rounds as well.
I like the double neon pick
going on from Whitewater.
I love it. Look at the double neon picks. They're choosing my maid. Let's go. Let's go. Keep this up, guys. Keep this up, and I'll be watching every single stream. Don't get me wrong. Like, damn. Dang. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Anyways,
The
ignoring that.
insta locking Neon that I see in all of my rounds is celebrating at the sight of Neon. Like
I am. I'm celebrating. I'm so happy right now. It's amazing. It's the best thing ever. I mean, it's. I mean, Neon. Yeah, Neon's fine. I mean, it's an okay pick.
it's okay. It's okay. This is coming from someone who mains Neon. He instantly looks in Neon. That's shocking.
Oh, look at these beautiful players. I love it. I love seeing them. They all look locked in. They all look happy. They all look ready for this game, and I cannot wait to see what they put up right now.
Yeah, I am excited to see them as well. Look at those faces that we saw there from UW-Stout. Those are your players. That's also the team that we are kind of sort of supporting, but we're not really, you know, supposed to be. We're kind of meant to be a little bit neutral in these matchups here in Wisconsin Esports Conference. Whitewater here on the pistol round, trying to clear mid, doing a job, working together in a coordinated fashion.
I'm supporting whatever team chooses Neon, so.
Not biased at all.
Nope. Not at all. We don't talk about that. Anyways, it does look like we're gonna kill off. Ooh, a double kill right there. No, not the Neon! No! What did Neon do to you guys?
Well, there's still a Neon alive on Whitewater, so there's still someone for you to cheer about.
Right, yes. Let's go Neon, let's get this round, you know, see this. It's like they are pushing hard onto the site. And did they not get the info, or did they get the info? Yes, it does look like they got the info on the Astra, and they are taken out.
Eagle eye.
And it does look like Breezy gets a nice kill on Atlas right there.
Cage triggered.
And there was a little bit of a scary cage right there. They are going to push through, but they die immediately. Doodles is able to get a kill, but they are not able to get that last kill, giving Dan a nice 3k. It does look like Whitewater was able to take that first pistol round, which is very good for them.
Yeah, first pistol round is always incredibly valuable. It's the kind of thing that can really kind of snowball into later rounds. Although, actually, sorry, Whitewater have won the pistol round yet again. Do they always keep winning the pistol round? They certainly won it the first time. Sorry, they certainly oh my goodness, my apologies. They certainly won round 1 in the first map. Bye-bye. That's for sure. Oh, DeYoung, the beautiful kill there against the enemy Neon. I'm also able to pick up a kill as well. A quick headshot going with these shares here at UW-Stout. The economy is always an incredibly important thing, so managing that with your balance and being able to try to counteract any sort of situations that you might find, especially when Whitewater here are the ones with the victory, because that can easily snowball into 3 or 4 round wins.
It does look like Dan is just waiting for someone to push up, but it also looks like not Clove. I'm so used to calling them Clove from last game. That Astra is just on top of that box waiting. It looks like they're meditating, waiting, maybe smoking off something just so they can push in. They're all just playing slow, waiting for something to happen. It looks like DeYoung does get the first information that they are pushing through a long haul right now, and it does look like Dan does get a kill on that Neon, sadly. Both Neons are dead. This is very bad for me. For me specifically.
What a tragedy for you.
Not for the other team, for me specifically.
For you specifically, yeah. Although, Neon enjoyers aside, Stout here with the stronger overall pick here. Oh, no one was looking at the right angle at the right time. He is able to pick up a kill. Gets traded though by Curran. Wampa is able to find someone.
He's just sitting there behind the box, waiting, and they are able to get a nice kill right there. They didn't see them there, but it does look like they were able to get it. And oh, that Gecko was not ready, but they were able to get that nice head tap and able to secure the round.
Yeah, you just saw just how deadly Chamber can be down there, doing an incredible job, able to pick up 2 kills quickly, almost like stunning them mentally, and just how effective and proficient they are with their gun control. But unfortunately, they weren't able to pick up the win in the end. Were able to secure that final kill as they go on to, the next round here. UW-Stout going with a bit of a forced buy. using Bullpup and some Vandals here, but they are able to get, plenty of armor. A couple of their members were able to stay alive, but WEC here put on the back foot, trying to struggle around some weapons using the Sheriff here. Dan, I think we kind of mentioned Dan as being, a particular standout player for their aim and their gun control, but they've also been quite a good team player overall, knowing sort of what kind of locations to try and hold so that the rest of the team can, rest a little bit easier.
So they are pushing back into that Neon, and it does look like that Neon does get a nice 2K right there. Oh yeah, Neon, do this for me. Get these kills, win these rounds, do what Neon's supposed to do. Come on. Looks like KJ is slowly trying to back off. It looks like they're all going for that spike that was left on B. Looks like the Astra slowly pushing up, trying to get it some info, but is not able to get the kill right there. And is most likely going to be smoking them off. Yep, and they do get another information on Neon.
Go.
Looks very scary for them.
Yeah, they are in a 5v3 situation.
I
They
think
have also lost Dan as well.
One enemy remaining.
losing to that Neon and another ace! Oh my gosh! We just got the ace I was talking about last game. Oh my gosh, that Neon. Literally, I told you, Neon for the win. Neon is the best operator. Agent, I don't care. Neon is the best.
There.
They will always be the best.
Wow, Eris, my co-caster, is eating well today. Not only are they seeing plenty of Neon, but they've also just seen a 5k on the Neon, no less.
I'm enjoying this stream already. I'm enjoying everything. This is the best day of my life.
You want to play? Let's play.
Yeah, the best stream to have possibly caught, that's for sure.
That is the best, this is the smartest decision of my life. You can see it looks like they're trying to get some information, but no one is back here, so they're not really getting much besides the fact that it was slightly cleared, but it looks like Dion was able to get a nice head tap right there. And another kill. Maybe another ace. Come on. No! Astra. No, I'm joking. Astra get a nice kill on KJ. And it does look like Atlas was able to get breezy. Was that right through the smoke?
A gift.
Ooh, a nice wall goes up for Neon to cross over. Dan is just sitting there with an op, waiting for someone to peek out and give him some information. And it does look like two might be sitting there holding the flank if they try to rotate. Which they aren't. They're just sitting there. Maybe trying to get info or a pick.
Well, there's really not that much they can do. They can either try and push into two members, or they can try and rotate and find a whole different other bunch of chaos. So it's going to be better for the chamber to see someone kind of move into the side lane rather than trying to peek, especially at these kind of angles where these advantages are important. But defenders are obviously the one with all the advantage, and they peek and they are able to get a kill really and quickly.
It was really nice slide from Neon right there to get that beautiful head tap. And what was that? It was like was that Fade that got the pickup right there?
Possibly. We do see a couple of ultimates online, and actually a tremendous economy that has been kind of started to snowball here from UW-Stout. Partly because not many of their members have been dying. They had 4 members stay alive in the previous round.
Yeah, no, that's perfect for them. They have their looks like Neon has their ult too.
I'm out of here.
I hope I see this ult in a minute, honestly. Give me an ult ace and then I'm just it's just crazy to me.
Bring them down.
My mind is just blown. It does look like Toodles is falling back
There.
just a little bit, I think they do have some information that a few people are on long haul, and it does look like Wangle gets the kill on Astra right there, which is really good for them. Getting rid of their smokes basically disrupts the entire team's play right there.
Yeah, WEC they're going for a little bit of an interesting setup. They're using some of the utility of the Sentinel to try and control as much space as they possibly can with this interesting little setup, but they are now trying to go back and retrieve the spike as they make some progress towards A site. And UW-Stout here starting to rotate now already as things start to get down. They haven't started to run it down just yet.
Look who are right beside each other. KJ and Breezy.
Here.
They're just
30
holding the
seconds
hands right now, but through the wall. looks like Breezy was able to get a nice kill on that Neon, and it looks like
enemy
Neon was able
remaining.
to get a kill on KJ. Looks like Toodles was also able to get a kill, and Atlas, last person alive with a stinger. Stinger in a dream, you know? 12 seconds left on the clock. It looks like Young is able to get the kill and win that round.
I feel like that was a bit of bad manners there from DeYoung there. Jumping around, not going for the kill. Like,
Bad manners. Neon's about movement. What? Nah, you gotta use that movement to get these kills, even if it's just for fun. I mean, you gotta do some stylings, right?
okay.
No, but I did like that. I did like their movement right there. Neon movement is the most amazing thing to see, especially with pro players like these guys.
Right, absolutely.
Let's try to
Fair.
push up. Oh, Winkle was taken out by the spike carrier, it looked like. Unless they switched. Oh, nope. That was just a weird thing that I saw right there. Okay. FaZe is pushing up and able to get a kill on both of them and
Spike
gets the
down
spike
A.
right there. Okay. He's able to get these kills off, but is killed by the Astra.
Unfortunately, they did locate the spike. Unfortunately, they weren't able to hold it for long enough. That's what comes out. Ooh.
No, one Neon. I'm joking. No, I'm joking.
Spike planted.
It does look like they are able to get that plant off, and Breezy's just sitting, waiting for someone to push through that wall. Breezy just pushes through. Oh, Toodles does get them though, meaning Breezy might be pushing through in a minute. He does use his ult to get up, get this information. It looks like they're trying to peek it a little bit, but they aren't able to. They're trying to use this chamber for. Oh, chamber does get a nice kill right there. They choke back
enemy
off,
remaining.
but it does look like Toodles is able to get a nice headshot right there. And maybe sit behind the wall, or maybe get pulled off, or stunned. Oh my gosh. It's a very close round right now. And Toodles is able to get a nice kill and win the round for them. Oh my gosh, my heart is beating so fast right now. That was very close. Slay. Just going to be buying an op this round. Okay, I love it. Love seeing the op plays. I love seeing what they're going to be doing with it. And it looks like Whitewater is not able to be able to buy right now. Doesn't look like they're able to buy much besides maybe a few guns and pistols, which I mean they can most likely pick up just stuff with their ults and whatnot. So they should be good this round.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world. It's a pretty common kind of idea when you've got a bit of cash and you need to get, some kind of strong weapons in your arsenal to do something, to make some kind of impact on the game. You have a bit of a chance, but you can't really afford all of it, otherwise, you might be trying to make it last for as long as possible. But Stout hedging and excellent defense. Eventually they learn where Wrangle is and will get him through the wall. DeYoung though is coming up and behind with well, what can I really say? That went over quick. That was clean though.
Yes, that was very clean indeed. Very good play right there. And it does look like they're very low in money, but it does look like Neon was able to get enough money that round to, buy a gun.
Yeah. UW-Stout though doing incredibly well with both the economies. They've got plenty of ultimates and credits online. Whitewater. Probably, I would expect really a timeout to come out so that they can sort of rethink and strategize a little bit. They do have that resource still available to them to use because they are currently staring down the barrel of a 5-round deficit. That's not something you ever really want to be able to do.
They're staring down the barrel of an op right now.
They really are staring down the barrel of the op using the.
With that obscuring vision.
Sorry, U-Hates.
Breezy was able to kill through the smoke. He's just sitting in that corner waiting for them to push up, maybe. Even just
There.
WEC here, slowly but surely trying to clear these angles, trying to get a bit of advantage. Breezy though, he's hiding behind some boxes on a different off angle, but Hugo though is able to take them down, not able to find any kills after that prolonged little fight there. Toodles they're trying to, sorry, not Toodles. Wangle coming around a back. There's only a 2v3 situation as they try and pinch in here,
30
trying to get
seconds
a bit of a good opportunity to fire. But Quinn here is coming up as Thrasher comes out. Oh, gets them in time! Oh, that was such a close call there. Quinn almost able to get the kill on the angle on Wangle there, who's doing quite a good job of moving up there, but unfortunately, also it does come out.
Enemy remaining. Last player
Toodles is able to get the
standing.
kill with it, and they were
Spike
carrying
down,
the spike.
B.
They hadn't been able to spike in all this time that they had the spike. They weren't able to plant
I got
it.
spike.
Unbelievable. Stout here defenders eventually win from the time. Hugo puts the spike down eventually. Unbelievable. I was expecting Whitewater there to have been able to put the spike down at least. They seem to have got complete control of B for at least a substantial amount of time, and yet spike was nowhere to be seen. They hadn't planted it at all. Chamber there of down coming around to try and get a couple of kills, and unfortunately goes down, dropping the spike. Incredible play though. The Thrasher doing its job, disarming one of the players, able to pick up the kill. Incredibly close.
You want to
Incredibly close.
play?
Almost got killed while
Let's
using
play.
it.
It does look like he's pulling out the op though, which is very nice. I love seeing these op plays from this ex-Radiant player, you said?
I believe they have reached Radiant at least once. I'm not sure if they're Radiant right now, but I believe they have at some point reached Radiant, which is a pretty impressive achievement.
Got one, like a 0.001% type players right there. Looks like he
Yeah,
pings
absolutely.
right there in the smoke just for someone to check it or maybe hold it for him. I don't know. I've seen these pings sometimes and I'm like, I think he knows someone's there, but then he doesn't look. And he's, oh, look, does look like they were able to get the kills though that were there. And they are, or it looks like they are pushing up though. Maybe going through their spawn, enemy spawn, or no, they're going to B. They're just pushing onto site.
Neon stop.
And it
Where
looks like
are
Eagles is able to get a kill and back off right now, which is very good for them. And they like use ult right there to get every single one of the players. They did get every single player right there. Breezy is
Spike
able to get a
down,
nice
B.
kill on Atlas and is slowing down that push or
30
plant right
seconds
there. And it does look like Wangle is able to kill, but it does look like Dan is getting the op kill right there. Toodles is just sitting there
One
waiting for
enemy
someone
remaining.
to cross their screen, and it does look like a nice headshot, indeed. Dan is pushing up through the smoke,
enemy
not
remaining.
planting at all, but it does look like they were able to get the double kill. Nice headshot, a 4K clutch, a 2v1 situation, and that chamber clutches against them. That is crazy to see.
Absolutely, that four-man clutch there from Dan, absolutely incredible to see.
Like 2 seconds on the clock. That was the last second thing right there. That last flick on the head. 14 is at 14 and 7 and 13 and 5 right now. Those are the top players. Neon
Dion.
and Chamber.
Yeah. Dion, young there with the Neon, your favorite little character as well. Getting doing just as well as Dan as well, not to forget.
Cállate.
As the ultimate comes out, Atlas Wangle is able to get a kill that unfortunately gets traded out with Dan. And picks Atlas back up again.
It looks like he used his ult to take him out, shut him down. And teleport, but it looks like he
Spike
baited
down
D
A.
Young, and you know, AJ got the
One enemy remaining.
back up. Phase is able to get a kill on Atlas right through the wall and right to that spot. And all he has to do is just back off or just sit and play for a pick. 30 HP and a dream. That's what I like to say.
Yeah, I think realistically his only best option is probably just to save, maybe try and find a kill on a player that's going around to hunt them, but it doesn't seem like Stout are really in the mood for trying to find and hunt them, just kind of keeping the site locked
30
down.
seconds left.
Although I say that, but Dan does seem to be eager to find a kill. I guess when the deficit is this large, you're trying to take every advantage and opportunity you have, but it was not this round.
Nice headshot though. able to pick it up. U-Phase was able to kill.
A lot of really beautiful demonstrations of mechanical skill here on display, both from Dan and many other players of Stout as well. It's the kind of thing that takes can take years to build up the muscle memory and the skills to do so.
Looks like there are 3 alts on UW-Stout right now. They might be doing an alt push to A. Hopefully, I see these alts, especially that neon alt, go off. As I was saying, you know who does use an alt though is Whitewater, maybe using that KJ alt in a minute to take that site.
Yeah, probably waiting for the signals to put it down, waiting for the things to go away. Killjoy comes out like you said.
They just planted it right in that corner, which very smart. I don't think you can shoot that corner. It does look like they were able to get off and clear the site a little bit, but they weren't able to plant immediately, so.
Knocking them. One enemy remaining.
The ultimate comes out though from Stout, and that was clean. D Young were able to carry a couple of kills, waiting for that Killjoy to come out, and then they just stormed that immediately, almost as soon as it was finished, while they were busy looking around, making sure, checking mid. But unfortunately, that was not where they were.
All right, and let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Did you believe in the 9-3 curse? Because if Whitewater does take this round, they are going to be in that curse range. Or, do you believe in it? That's all I'm asking.
Ooh, do I believe in the 9-3 curse? That is a difficult question. And I think I gotta say, part of me does believe in that. Part of me has this, feeling that, it happens. You get a little bit into the zone, you get a little bit complacent, and all of a sudden, I'm playing the lead.
One enemy remaining.
I'm not so sure that curse will be happening this time around, though. Stout, absolutely brutal cleanup on the push from Whitewater onto Elon.
I love the ulting himself. The Gecko ult just coming back and immediately hitting him at the end of the round. That was pretty funny. I just like how they're just using these alts, using these utilities. I love that they're playing together. I love that they're doing all these things to show out their teamwork, honestly.
Yeah, absolutely. And this was the last round, of course, for the half, so they've now switched sides, going for a second time of the pistol round. Interesting decision. Most of them are going for ghosts, although it seems like Dan here is going for light armor and the classic. Actually, have you taken a look at those ping from some of the members of Whitewater? That is like 60, 70 ping. That's insane. I didn't even realize that. Has that always been like that?
It's always been like that. I do not know, honestly. Oh, that shot through the smoke. That is crazy. Neon onto the neon. Neon fight. I love them. It's like a Dragon Ball fight. You know how they go flying past each other and just go back? Yeah, it's crazy. It does look like Toodles, Breezy, and U-Phase is able to get headshots right there, killing basically the entire team by 2. Atlas is sitting there waiting for U-Phase. They are able to get a kill, and Toodles is sitting there getting kills too. It looks like it's about to be Atlas versus Wangle. Or Breezy. Breezy comes out of nowhere, takes them out right through the wall, and it's a headshot.
They will scurry.
And we get to be blessed with some DDR. Wow!
Oh, I love it.
I'm sure as a Neon player, you're gonna be very experienced with DDR, right? That's exactly how you play Neon. You dance around, you go left, right. Move around.
Either DDR or piano tiles. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh, it's not that how you play Neon? Oh, my bad.
No, more like Flappy Bird, but we just said games. We need to get out of this game section and see what's happening. It looks like they are pushing up really fast. That's neon movement I'm seeing from Cypher, and I love it. That's a neon. There's 3 neons in the game right now. Let's go. I love it. I love it.
Bonus.
Cypher.
What? Go.
Oh, it looks like Young's able to get a nice on and basic.
Spike
Atlas
planted.
is able to take out that neon, making an easy 4-4. That bomb is already planted. Wangle is able to get that kill right there, and U-Phase is able to get another kill on it. Atlas.
Player standing.
Oh, they were shut down immediately by Toodles. Looks like Astra was able to kill on new base, but Triangle was able to shut them
Match
down.
point.
Match point is around the corner.
Yeah, absolutely. This was kind of the washout that some people might have been expecting the first time around, but that first map was not a washout. Going, a respectable 12-6 scoreline, which is pretty common overall. You generally see that from a lot of teams. But this time around, Whitewater have unfortunately been, a bit of a washover.
Whitewash.
Okay.
Okay. Okay,
No, I
buddy.
definitely was not trying to do any kind of puns there. This isn't the place for any funny business.
And does get taken out immediately by that Ray for a nice headshot, man. And it does look like Young is just jumping around, screwing over Atlas, but Atlas is able to get the kill and flash everyone.
Last
Yeah,
player
they're taking this
standing.
very relaxed. I think it's kind of showing because Stout there, only one player less with playing with Guardian, and Whitewater here are able to take another round, going to 12-3.
I've tried
It's
explosions.
crazy. They were
Not
able
a
to
fan.
pick around
Gun
and
here.
even pick up a gun. They might be able to take back it a little
Remember,
bit.
bullets hurt.
It is very close. It's still match point, so I can't say anything.
It is still match point. They've still got, I don't know, another 10 more rounds to win consecutively win. I'm not entirely sure that's possible, but because it's a new round though, they haven't got quite the snowball of an economy that they had previously. So Stout here trying their best to scratch her up. They got a judge here from D Young, who's seems to be a little bit of a favorite weapon of. Oh no, never mind. Going with the different shotgun.
Young is pushing up a little bit. Just jumping around. I love it. Play whack-a-mole with them.
Whoa! And I was going to tell them all that they need there with that little use of util. Know that there's 4 members. That call out has come out, and Whitewater have started rotating around, ready for this push from Stout. They cannot be fully detected. They are trying to push into side hard anyway. Turns into 3v1.
Coming through.
Me2 situation right now. That is terrifying. It looks like Yogurt is slowly pushing up, but he's
Last player
wrapped
standing.
by that beautiful fade thing right there. What is that thing called? Like a wall or whatever?
Oh, I'm not entirely sure.
Does look like Astra is trying to get the kill, but this is a 1
Spike
situation.
planted.
There's not much they can do unless they can shoot them through the wall. They're gonna smoke themselves off, maybe, or pick up the ring. I do not know. But it does look like they are taken out, and
Attackers
Toodles
win.
does.
Nightmare is over.
That is, I believe, GG for this series. Stout there taking the series victory against Whitewater Washer. And you see all the players here of Stout relaxing, taking a nice little break.
Look at them
Getting ready to
smiling.
go already.
Look at them smiling and being happy.
Yeah.
I love it. I love the positivity that they have. I love that they're calm. I love that they're playing good as teams. I love that they're just all around good people. And I feel like that is something you need in something like this.
Yeah, absolutely. The mental game of any kind of a team is always going to be really, really important, really critical. You gotta have good team composition. You gotta have good team morale. You gotta be, congratulating each other. You really gotta be, working together. It reminds me of a famous little study that was done on basketball players, and they found that the players who were fist bumping the most at the start of the season, those were the teams that ended up winning the series.
You know why that is? Because they have good vibes. They're just happy people.
Exactly.
Yeah, I love it. And just a little recap that happened. The first round or first game that went to Stout was like 12-6, which honestly really good on what is it, water, purple water or Whitewater? Sorry, Whitewater Purple. There we go, Whitewater Purple. They did really good trying to pick it up after the second half of their game, but they were not able to, sadly. And it does look like they were 12-3, which was crazy. Was it 12-3, 12-4?
13 and 3 again.
Oh, 13. Yeah, my bad. 13. Yeah, I'm just used to the match point thing. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, but no, that was crazy. And I guess
I think that's pretty much it as well, because obviously there were still some standout players and some crazy moments, like that 5k moment there from D Young getting that 5k in that second map there. Crazy to see that. Some incredible plays as well from Dan getting a 4k, clutching up some rounds here and there for them in the first map. And I don't think they are anything to snip at. Whitewater, they certainly did a good job, but unfortunately they were the weaker of the two teams in this series. I think that's going to be everything from me. I've been Jaffa, and this is my co-host.
I am Arist, also known as Dumb. You know, I'm a little silly, and I think we're signing out right now, right?
Yeah, we are indeed. That has been everything. Thank you to our production staff as well.
Thank
We've
you
had
guys.
yeah, thank you. Give them a big heart as well. If you're in the chat as well, give a big up to Ben and our observer, who I believe was. Oh no, they seem to have already gone, which makes sense. But we need to give a good little thanks to them as well for
Thank
all the
you,
work that they
Obi.
have done in making this Garagast amazing. I've been Jaffa. I've been yapping too much time. Goodbye.
I've been yapping. Goodbye.
That's me falling in and out so fast when I feel trapped. Hungry for another one, anyone. I don't look back. I will hold you while I'm 1 foot out the door. And it's all because I don't need you anymore. Heartbeats going fast, fast, fast. Oh, oh. Heartbeats going Heartbeats going fast, fast, fast. Oh, oh. Heartbeats going fast, fast, fast. Oh, oh. It's calling for you.